All right, so this is week 4. I hope this is a good angle. This is my physique right now. We're gonna start taking these. Last week for week 3's check-in, I took it at the gym post workout, but I figured since I'm doing it every Sunday, regardless of if it's a rest day, if I'm hitting an upper body movement or upper body workout, like I'm doing chest, if I'm doing arms, or if I'm doing legs or whatever, it's gonna vary what you guys see. So I just want to do it here after my calisthenics. So I just got done doing my nightly calisthenics, even though it's like 1:30. My calisthenics that I do every day, and this is what the physique is looking like right now. So a little pumped up. Obviously got some food in me, but just want to show you guys we're hanging in there in the mid 170s. Show you guys relaxed. I'm gonna show you guys my legs too. These aren't really the best shorts to show legs, but my legs are definitely leaning out. Definitely leaning out. And I have tattoos, so sometimes it's kind of hard to see definition, but I have veins coming through right here. I would definitely say I'm about 10% body fat, guys. Max like 11, in my opinion. And obviously, I talked about it in week 3. I'm not a body fat expert, and all the things that people use, the calibers, the dexes, they're not super accurate. So we're just going visual. Obviously, I have some fat to lose right here. So we still got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about how this week has been. As you can see, I'm kind of a little out of it right now. Sleep has not been too good this week, but it's part of the process, man. We're fixing our structure to be able to really get shredded. So I'm gonna show you guys the physique, which I'm showing right now. I'm gonna sit down and talk a little bit, but this is the physique. I'm not posing. I'm not doing anything. I just got done my calisthenics. So this isn't my morning physique. If you guys want to see my morning physique, because I'm very transparent about my morning physique, I think it's important. I'm not a fitness influencer, but even as somebody who posts fitness content, I think it's important to show you guys what I would look like without any water, any food, any pump in the morning, which I show. So go check me out on Instagram if you want to see that. Every morning I've been posting my physique just to show you guys like all the veins and stuff that I might be showing right now. Like in the morning, it's not really like that. I have some veins that show up regardless, but obviously my morning physique is going to be different than the physique post workout or post calisthenics or post even food and water, So again, this is the physique right now. These are the legs, and you can see the upper body. And I'm not going to flex or do anything, but I just want to show you guys. Got some calf veins coming in. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I would definitely say I'm about 10%. And the goal is to get to 172 in 3 weeks. I'm holding in the mid 170s right now, so very sustainable, a little bit over a pound a week, which isn't crazy, especially for my leanness. We want to slow down the rate, right? Get to 172 by the end of this month, 3 weeks from today to be exact, March 29th. Then we're going to run 2 weeks of maintenance because maintenance breaks are extremely important during cuts if you want to get to a lean body fat and maintain a lean body fat. And then we're going to push for a slow and effective 8-week cut, going from shredded to more shredded, where I really lose the last 6 to 8 pounds to really get to like a true 7% body fat. So sit down a little bit and talk to you guys. So this has definitely been the most challenging week of my cut so far, but a challenge doesn't mean that I'm doing anything wrong. Guys, I'm getting to a place that a lot of people never get to. A lot of people never get below 10%. A lot of men never get below 10%. A lot of women never get below 20%. So I don't expect things to be super easy, but I also am not looking to kill myself. So there's a fine line. I push the fact that I really believe in true health on this channel, not just aesthetics. And literally, my goal is to get as lean as I can possibly maintain while being healthy. Testosterone is fine, sleep is fine. And this week, sleep wasn't fine. But that doesn't mean, because then you get dudes, oh, see, it's unsustainable to be lean. No, my structure was a little bit off. I'm very active. I work out multiple times a day. So I eat a lot of my food during the day. And I was like, okay, well, I'll eat a snack before bed, but that wasn't working. So what am I doing? I'm pulling more food to the night before I go to sleep. So that way in the middle of the night, when my stomach is growling, I could actually go back to sleep. Guys, when you get pretty lean, I know a lot of people that I talk to they're looking to go from fat to not fat anymore. So I get that. But like if you ever want to get like below 12%, like really lean, right? For men, or below 22% for women, you're gonna have nights where you're gonna be hungry to the point where it's hard to sleep. That doesn't mean that it's necessarily unhealthy, but that just means that your body's not your body's getting used to the process. It's hard to explain, but I don't want you guys to think that it's necessarily unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, maintaining 17%, 18%, you're gonna have some issues too. You're gonna have nights where you don't sleep that good too. So it's you really have to pick what your heart is gonna be. But I know for me personally, I could just look at my structure and say, okay, I was eating a little bit too early during the day. I know a few weeks ago I was having that problem. It was my sodium was a little bit too low. I eat whole food, so I don't get a lot of sodium in my diet, and sodium is extremely important. So in the middle of the night when my cortisol is high and my sodium is low and I haven't really had a good meal in me for hours, is I'm not putting myself in the best position to really get shredded. So that's something that I'm fixing going into this week. Another thing, I don't know if I talked about this in week 3, but I thought I was just gonna, I'll just get to 165. I started at 183. I was like, I'll just get to 165. Now 165 is still the goal, but I'm not gonna do it as a straight shot. I'm gonna get down to 172 by the end of this month. Around 172, low 170s for sure. For sure, one sub 173, excuse me. And I think that would definitely put me at a legit single digit body fat. Again, I'm just guessing. Motherfuckers will look at my physique and be like, bro, you have a good physique, but you're not 10%, you're 10.2. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm just guessing, guys. If I go get an in body, they'll probably say I'm like 6%, which I'm definitely not. So that's why I don't do stuff like that, because I just care about how I feel and how I look. And I believe I'm about 10%. I have visible abs, like a clear six pack. Face is pretty lean, but we just want to get chiseled. We're not there yet. So that's why we're cutting to 165. So goal is 172. And I believe 172 will put me around like a true 8 to 9%. And then the goal from there is to get to 165. I'm going to have a 2-week maintenance break, which is what I do with my clients. If you guys want to work with me, whether you're getting shredded or lean, or whether you just don't want to be fat anymore, if you're looking to transform your body, get at me, man. Check the description. Custom training programs, custom nutrition programs, and also a full 16-week, 4-month one-on-one coaching program to transform your body, right? So get at me if you want me to help you, but that's the goal, right? That's the plan. Now, another thing is a lot of people don't realize is that when you're already pretty lean, like people will try to do math and be like, oh, well, I'm 20% body fat at 200. So doing the math at 180, I'll be 10%. It doesn't work like that. So if at 172, I'm 9%, that doesn't mean that 7% is 168 because 4 pounds is 2%. Like I'll still need to push to 165. So many things play into factor, like hydration, whether I'm full with glycogen, that kind of comes into play. So 165 is going to be a depleted weight, a semi-depleted weight for me. And then I'll fill back up to about 167, 168. And then from there, I plan on putting about 2 pounds onto my frame until I'm back within the 175, 180 range, which is what I'll maintain for a lifetime. So that's the goal. Again, this week sleep was pretty rough, but I'm fixing my structure. It's all about structure. And for me, I'm not getting shredded to get on stage or for a photo shoot. I'm looking, like I said, to get as lean as possible where I could still maintain. So that means I have to be strategic. If we want to get lean and we want to maintain our leanness, the way we get lean matters. So yeah, I could just kept on thugging it out, poor sleep, not adding a diet break after this month for 2 weeks, not using any refeeds this week. This week has pretty much been a refeed week. I've just been maintaining mid 170s this week. I could just be like, nah, I'm just gonna lower calories because weight stalling and because stupid. And then next thing you know, I rebound 10 pounds and I'm back in the mid 180s. That's what people do, and people keep on going back and forth. You gotta be strategic. A lot of people don't know what they're doing. I know what I'm doing. I've studied this. I've dealt with this. I've lost 75 pounds. I've maintained a lean physique for a good minute now, and now I'm looking to get shredded and maintain that shredded physique. So again, if you need help, get at me. But I am documenting my journey to show you guys that it's not all going to be peaches and cream, but that doesn't mean that what you're doing is wrong. Like I said, seldom people ever get truly shredded and maintain a shredded physique. So that means that I'm doing something that a lot of people won't do, a lot of people can't do. So I understand that certain things are going to have to come into play, and I'll just fight back with it. I want to get a shredded physique, I want to stay natural. I don't want to take red, or like there's certain things that I just want to do and that I will do. So once I have that mindset, the next step is to figure out how I can do that while being healthy, while being smart, while being strategic, etc. So that's where we're at right now. That was the physique post calisthenics. We'll start taking the video for every Sunday check-in. So this is week 4. We have week 5, week 6, week 7. That'll be March, and then we'll take the 2 weeks off. And then I'll start my shredded to more shredded series, and we'll run that for 8 weeks. And I'll do every Sunday when I post my check-in, I'll do exactly the same spot. I'll do those same red shorts. I'll keep everything the same. Post calisthenics, same lighting, because I don't want to manipulate things. I want to show you guys like my raw physique. Again, I am natural. I don't take peptides. And I just want to show you guys that you could still transform your body. I've shown you guys me going from fat to lean. Now I want to show you guys me going from lean to shredded. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. This is Randall Branch, documenting my fitness journey, helping you guys out. If you guys need help, check the description. And if you have any questions, people have been asking me a whole bunch of questions recently, which is kind of cool because it makes me feel good, man. It just makes me feel good to know that people trust my knowledge about health and fitness and nutrition, because 2 years ago when I was fat as fuck, I was the one looking for help and knowledge, and now I'm on the other end, so it does feel pretty cool. So yeah, that's the video, man. Random Branch Media. I have another video tomorrow. We're back to regular scheduled program, and I'll do my week 5 physique and mindset check-in next Sunday, the 15th. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys be blessed. You guys have a good day. It's Random Branch Media checking out. Peace.